And for the benefit of the listeners at home, please state your name before every answer. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tom Jones. Bad news is I'm not the singer, and the good news is I'm not going to sing for you. The good news is I'm not a politician. I'm a retired businessman. I retired 15 years ago when I was 55. I've been running because I am just tired of what's happening to our government, and in particular to our state. Our founding fathers risked everything they had to build our country. Our military personnel risked their lives to save our country, and I've decided that I'm going to do everything I can to try and correct the problems that we have in our state and our country. I started in California as a when I was 21, I got a job at ADT. I got a top secret clearance. I worked selling electrical protection to businesses that did classified jobs for the government. After 2 years doing that, I spent another 15 years in the corporate structure, and then I decided I wanted to go into business for myself. I started 3 businesses, and I sold 3 businesses. My first business, I bought a Sir Speedy franchise, and in 2 years, we were in the top 25 stores out of over 400 franchises. When I was 55, I retired, moved here to Las Vegas. I've been here about 13 years. My wife and I love it. I've been married for 37 years. I have 5 children and 8 grandchildren, and I'm really worried about my grandchildren. I do not think that we should saddle our grandchildren with the debt we're giving them. And I'm going to do everything in my power to see if I can prevent that. I want to protect our Constitution, uphold it. I'm tired of it being ignored. I want to lower taxes. I want to eliminate government waste in order to create jobs and stimulate the economy. I want to improve our educational system, and I want to reduce illegal immigration. My name is Tom Jones. I know you think it's easy to remember because you think, oh, I'll think of the singer, but I don't want you going into to vote for somebody and look for the singer and look for Engelbert Humperdinck. Anyway, please visit my website. It's at www.electtomjones.com, and I appreciate your vote. Thank you.
Can I stand? Is that okay? My name is Elizabeth Halseth. I'm running for State Senate District 9. I'm the conservative Republican in this race. Now, it's important to me to be running because I've been meeting with the voters of my district for 7 months, and what they want and what they deserve is a clear conservative choice in this race. The gentleman I'm running against in the primary is Senator Dennis Nolan, and he has raised our taxes time and time again. He has doubled our business licensing fees, and the small businesses in my district are proudly displaying my campaign literature because enough is enough. We need to be able to create jobs, and in order to do that, we need to support our businesses, and we need to support economic development in our state. I am an executive at a technology company. I oversee the operations of our business. I know what it takes to run a successful business. I'm also a mother of 3 wonderful children. I know what it's like to live within our means, and it's time our government do the same. I'm Elizabeth Halseth. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for being here. My concerns for you is that what can you do for our small businesses here in the Valley? I'm a small business owner, and one of the things that we get tired of is getting taxed to death. It's getting to the point where we can't even afford to have employees anymore.
I was a small business owner, and I can appreciate your problem. First of all, I was when I went down to file, I went into the the business, where they get your business license to talk to somebody there. This is not the elections office, but I went in there to talk to them, and I was shocked at what it takes to get a small business license. I did get a small business license here in Nevada after I retired, and it took me like 3 or 4 days of running around. And I just think that we have to do something to make it easier for small businesses to get started. We have to eliminate the red tape, reduce the licenses, and then the taxes that they have to pay. Another thing that I think we have to do is we have to make sure that our educational system is providing educated employees for these businesses to hire. And we also have to try and get new businesses into our state to improve the economy. Because without the small business, our economy will never improve. Thank you. My name is Tom Jones. I'm running for Senate 9.
I'm Elizabeth Halseth, and what we can do for our small businesses is the same things that the small businesses have been telling me for months on the campaign trail, and that is we need to lower their taxes. We need to get the business licensing fees back down to what they were, at least back down to what they were. We need to promote economic development. Right now, 25% of our state budget comes from casinos. The other 25% comes from our sales. And right now, those sales are down because our economy is down, because people aren't spending any more money. We need to start promoting that economic development, having new businesses come here to Nevada, and they can't do that, and they won't do that, number one, with the fees that we have in place, the taxes that we have in place, and the education that we have in place. We have tried to get big corporations to come here. We've tried to get more businesses to come here. And the first question they ask us, besides the taxes, besides the licensing fees, besides all of the fees, is what is your education like? And we're not going to get any serious business here until we fix our education as well. Thank you. I'm Elizabeth Halseth.